Hey everybody, welcome back. This is DisturbingPuppet. We're going to be continuing my Orc campaign in Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relics of War today. I'm going to do kind of a quick overview of what's been going on, and then we'll kind of get into it. I already did kind of my unit movement for the turn, and we'll kind of progress from there. What is this? I didn't notice this before. We've got... Necrons are blue, Necrons and I are what's left. I'm Orcs playing red. We had Space Marines earlier on in the game out here, kind of moved over, built a city, kind of blocking their advance towards me, then had to found a city on top of their old capital as part of a story mission. So kind of did that. Got some guys kind of scouting around down here. I'm not sure if it connects still. I need to do some more scouting, but we'll kind of see what happens. We've been engaged in a massive war against the Necrons for quite a while. Initially, they pushed up over here to the left a bit. I do still have a couple things under my control out here. Initially, this stuff was all under my control as well. But kind of a massive Necron horde kind of pushed up this direction, wiped out most of my forces. We then kind of pulled back, and there's some height differences here, so it's kind of hard to see the access points. I kind of have to go around or through here, or through the forest here, and the kind of the ruins and stuff. So my capital is here. For story mission, we've actually got a new Imperial city suddenly appeared, and a bunch of tanks and Imperial forces, which I think are actually kind of blocking the Necrons from advancing in this direction, which I don't really mind so much. I still actually control this, which is kind of funny. They're not actually moving around or anything. I'm hoping the Imperial Guard presence is stopping the Necrons from founding another city here. We've had times when I've kind of been able to wipe out a lot of Necrons, but then suddenly massive hordes show up. From having played Necrons last time when I was doing a campaign, one of two things could be happening. One is that they either have a massive number of cities and huge amounts of production, and they're just going to throw everything they can at me because they can teleport stuff with influence. They can heal units with influence costs as well. The other thing that they can do is rapidly produce stuff using influence. So I think, and I kind of hope what's happening, is the reason I'm seeing some of these advanced units like the Monolith. I kind of wiped out some of their other forces, and then two Monoliths suddenly showed up and came at me. I'm hoping they're burning through their influence, rapidly producing units, and maybe teleporting them into combat to protect the city here. As far as I know, the only other thing they have is their capital, which I think is down here. It's possible they do have other cities, and if they do, I definitely want to destroy their capital. I can't really give them an advantage or any time because they're building up so quickly and can just throw such massive, powerful stuff at me. And I've lost massive numbers of orcs fighting them. So kind of right now, I want to kill off this monolith. We'd like to take out this city. I'm not sure if there's more stuff in this area. There were some forces here. There's actually a height difference here. It's a little hard to tell. So I had to kind of come around. There were some other forces in this area, but then they pulled back. So they could be looping back around to defend, or they could be heading back to the capital, or they could be building up another force that's going to come pushing up in this direction. So what am I doing? Research. We've got red paint jobs. I'm currently building some Dakka jets, so this will increase the damage. I've got some battle wagons. I've got one war buggy left, so this will increase all their damage, so that'll be helpful. It was also really quick for the research. I recently just built a second pile of Dakka in my capital, which means I can produce units a lot faster. So right now we've got grabbing a tile, we're building Mega Knobs 2 turns, Battle Wagon in 5, Pain Boy in 5, and some more mech guns in 7. We do have the research now to produce the, what is it? It's like a Gargant, but it's not actually a Gargant. The Gorkanaut. So I'm going to basically start pumping out these if I can. They're pretty expensive for ore, so we'll kind of see how that goes. I'll try to up my ore production overall and see if I can make some of these guys just to have some more powerful units out here. So we've got a battle wagon here we're repairing. We've got a fairly new weird boy who's coming out. What other units do we have around? These Deathcopters here are pretty much going to die, I'm pretty sure. They just kind of were scouting and sort of stumbled across the monolith that had retreated from combat. I do have a second war boss now. My main war boss is right here on the front line. He's probably going to get shot up a bit here. So hopefully I can heal him up. I'd like to throw both of the war bosses at the monolith to destroy it. So my new war boss here, little bit weaker, but should help out a lot having two of them. Most of my units that are left, you can kind of see, are like characters and stuff. I don't have a lot of other stuff. The battle wagons are pretty good at blocking and taking a lot of damage, but they don't deal much damage right now. I've got to do some tech upgrades for them to actually be able to do any kind of decent, sizable damage. Kind of been focusing on wiping out Necron units if at all possible, especially the more advanced units, so that's kind of what we've been going for. We finally have kind of an opening to the city, but I wouldn't be surprised if another horde of stuff shows up here. So I guess we'll hit end turn and see what happens. Warboss here should be okay, he's got enough health, and if we need to, we can heal him up before doing anything next turn. If he dies, I'm pretty much toast. He's been kind of carrying my army for quite a while here. So let's see what happens. See Doomsday Arc. I don't know where the Doomsday Arc is. We'll take a look. Red paint job increases the damage of war buggies, battle wagons, Daca jets, and burner bombers. Orcs believe that a vehicle painted red can outstrip a similar vehicle that isn't. As odd as it may seem, they're not wrong. So Doomsday Arc attacked you guys. Oh, there we are. Yeah, lots of Doomsday Arcs have been coming at me, and I've been able to take them out with the war bosses, but I don't have a war boss over here to deal with them. Tomb Blades also hit them. So they're already pretty much right about half health. Any other unit would have been just wiped out completely. I think we can take out the Tomb Blades, but I don't think there's much I can do about that Doomsday Barge, or Arc, or whatever it is. Doomsday Arc. Yeah. And I can't see the Monolith because my Defcoptas got taken out. Alright, let's do research first. What are we going to do? So we can add big shooters to the battle wagons in a couple turns. That's fairly quick. Salvage ore when killing units wouldn't be too bad. Increase healing rates, but that only really affects me if I'm in a city with orcoid fungus or can find some orcoid fungus somewhere. Grants battle wagon the ability to immobilize enemy ground vehicles. So this is something I'm kind of curious about. I'm not sure if this would actually work because pretty much all of the Necron stuff is skimmers. So I don't know if this actually counts them as ground vehicles or not for this. If it does, it's worthwhile to research. If it doesn't, it's kind of a waste. So we can go right up to Super Shooter on the Daca jets because I'm working on some of those. Rocket launchers for the battle wagons. It's 5 turns. Big shooters in 3. I'm assuming this adds it on top. They currently have like a zap gun, so I'm assuming that it's zap gun and rocket launcher and then zap gun and big shooter. So eventually they'd be doing quite a bit of damage if I get both. Just because it's quicker, let's just grab this and then we'll kind of see. So what I want to do is find the monolith and then destroy it, if at all possible. I can't see very far because the forest is kind of blocking line of sight, but it looks like I should have a clear path to hit the capital. I'll get shot as I come in, but that is sort of unavoidable. How about you go here? Yeah, we found him. Shot on his turn, so he's not getting a free hit on me. Yeah, we gotta kill this thing. Alright, you put Warpath on my secondary Warboss, so that'll make him do a bit more damage. Charge in and see what we can do. 23 is not bad. Still pretty tough. So yeah, let's go ahead and just try to kill it off. See if I get shot at here. Yeah. Not too bad. Looks like they left the city here. Yeah, it's actually less damage than I would have hoped. Do I have a psyker around? Let's see. Let's increase his damage as well. That's very little increase. Hoping to take this thing out completely. I'm not sure if I'll be able to now. 13 health left. Yeah, it's not super likely I can take it out. A frazzle from a psyker might be able to do it. Let's see what the damage estimate is going to be here anyway. Super close. So we should be able to kill it off if I have to use the battle wagon. I wouldn't mind leaving the battle wagon free to take a shot on its turn, but it's not going to do much damage even if it does. So let's just go ahead and kill this thing off. Let me just quickly check on everything and make sure it's working. Yeah, everything looks fine. Okay, what do we got left? I don't want to throw any psychers or anything right out in the front line, if I can avoid it. You guys don't have line of sight here, huh? That's because the ruins are there. Yeah, they can do some good damage. Let's move them up. They should have a shot. Pitiful shot. .7, it's nothing. 3 damage. I don't think I can do 3 damage. Yeah, .7 is not going to pull it off. I'd kind of like to pull this unit back, but I also kind of want to block him from hitting my artillery with his Doomsday Arc here. So I think I'm going to hazard it and leave them here. Kind of leaving the Pain Boy in back in case anyone needs healing. We can pull him back and then he can heal him up. The boys are fine. Mech guns are in good shape. I can't heal up the battle wagons. I actually need mechs to heal those, repair them. I'd like to heal up my war boss out front, but then I've got to put a Pain Boy in kind of a bad spot. Just checking to see if anybody's actually hurt. I could heal them up. Everything's fine. Everybody's good health. I just have a couple Pain Boys down here on this side. It's not great, so hopefully he doesn't push some units up this way. Yeah, everybody else is in full health. What do I have that's ready? Another Weird Boy. And out here, the mechs are going to keep repairing. I probably should build another mech unit and have a couple units repairing. Let's speed things up a bit. I'd like to get them to full health before I move them out, so they're going to stay there. And just have these couple pain boys. They're not really going to do much against Necrons if they come at me. Hopefully the guns should be able to survive if I leave them there, if they get attacked by some Necron warriors. Hopefully. You never know. Yeah, I'll just hide you in the woods for now. And I think you can kind of stay there as well. These guys are banged up a little bit, so we're going to move them on to the Orkoid Fungus to heal up. City production, what do we got here? 2 turns for power gubbins, we've got more power on the way. 3 turns for a jet. Up here, 1 turn for a Decajet, 2 turns for power, so power will be all set here pretty soon. Capital again, 1 tile will have a turn, and Mega Knobs, so that'll help a little bit, give us more blocking troops. So I know there was a tomb here. Did I spot any other Necron tombs? I know there's one there, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to get to that position. I don't think I've spotted anywhere else on the map. I've got this one covered with my city. I haven't seen one down here, but I do need to kind of scout this area a bit more. Well, at least we got the monolith taken care of. That'll have to do. Well, that's it. Maybe we're kind of running out of Necron units to fight. Well, court attacked my war boss, kind of expected. The city's expanding. We need to destroy this thing as fast as possible. Everything else is my production. Excellent. So we've got a jet. Cool. 26 health, 7 armor. It's pretty cool. You can jink. You go supersonic. I think if we do this, though, we can't fight. It just is like a really quick movement. Our guns are Twin Link Shooter with very crummy armor penetration, so mostly kind of anti-infantry unit. We've got an upgrade. We can research for that, though. But cool, cool. Where do we want to send you? Can we capture terrain with you? No, okay. That's kind of interesting. Do a barrel roll. I'd like to heal up my main war boss here before I send him against the city. If anybody gets to him, yeah. But you go here. Let's see how much damage 2 war bosses can do to a city. Hopefully quite a bit. I'll send in my main guy first. Keep in the forest just to see if there's anything coming around. Wow, that's a lot of damage. 42.5. What is it down to? 30. Can my other war boss just kill it outright? That would be awesome. I could do the same thing again and increase his damage. You got that on cooldown. You're good to go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Warpath. Found some warriors who are going to shoot at me. But that's fine, your city is done. Good job, dual war bosses for the win. more city for you. So now he can't teleport to that position. You can teleport to other cities, but also to monoliths. So if he does have another monolith around, he can teleport to those, but it does cost him influence. I'm assuming, like I said, I'm hoping he's using all his influence and has used it all just to build units really quickly. So I'm hoping that's pretty much done with. Let you guys just take a look. Sort of block any further progress from them. No, he'd leveled up. Give him more damage. Move up the artillery a little bit. Mainly anti-flyer, but it's also good for anti-skimmer, so the monoliths and stuff. Who else have we got? The Weird Boys are actually really good at taking out enemy infantry with their frazzle ability, but the height differences in the forest and stuff really give me weird line of sight issues sometimes. We do still have the Doomsday Arc out here to deal with. But these guys are going to have to take off. Get a shot from here. It's not terrible. Actually, I was just looking, I'm now down to level 4 on my Waaaaggghhh, so the more influence I have, the higher the Waaaaggghhh level. So I might want to actually build some buildings that increase my influence. That might be a good idea. Because I'm kind of focusing on prioritizing my unit production. Just creep forward. Doomsday Arc is in forest. Since I'd be in forest, I probably can get a good shot off here. I get shot moving up, so maybe we'll have the battle wagon take a hit. Still quite a bit of damage, actually. Yeah, maybe I'm doing a tiny bit more with that research done, but yeah, the zap guns on the battle wagons don't do much. Oh, look what we found. Alright, let's prioritize killing off the Tomb Blades. Don't want them to repair. Does mean those boys are going to get hammered. You can move up, so the boys will probably need to run away next turn because they're probably just going to get shot to pieces. Psyker can come on out. Oh, you're back to full health. Okay, what do we have? We acquired a tile, so that'll give us some more room. What are we going to do with our city? So my loyalty is still negative. Energy is going to be good here in a little bit. We've got a couple energies coming online on the other cities. I would like to get my loyalty positive, but I'd also like to build another pile of Dhaka because that would increase the speed of my units here. I am going to need more population soon, but not quite yet. Influence would also be kind of nice to reduce the negative I have every turn that's going on here. And minus 2.9 from loyalty, 14 from tiles, 78 from units. So Fighting Pit would take 8 turns. Weird Boy Pole for some loyalty. 5 turns. Pile of Daka's 8. Where's my housing here? Also 8 turns. Yeah, it's taking forever to build anything here in my city, unfortunately. That's my fungus. Just the one. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do loyalty, I think. I'd also like to increase my research, too. That would be nice as well. I'm getting a decent amount, but I'd like a lot more. Produced Mega Knobs, so now we can produce a Gorkonaut. Take 5 turns. The Mexicans stay. They're basically just kind of here to repair stuff as it needs to come back. You guys can stay till you heal up. Let's see anything. We produced a jet. What else do we want to make? City's working on power. So another jet is 7. I would like to scout a little bit. The Duffcopters are pretty good at that. The jets I can do that too, I think. Upkeep's basically the same. Cost is basically the same. Yeah, let's go with the copters here. Population's been increasing. Copters can at least grab territory. But that's 1 city down. I don't really want to let up the pressure on the Necrons here. I kind of want to do the storyline stuff, but if I distract myself away from them and they build up another horde, it's going to be a big issue. If I know they have other cities, then I'll just destroy their capital. So we'll try to do some scouting with the fighters, and maybe if we can get some other stuff going. If they only have the capital, then we can kind of ring it with a bunch of orcs and just kind of lock them in position. Anytime they build anything, we can destroy it. Then I'll feel safe enough to move on and go against that Imperial Guard force. Bunch more Necron warriors showing up. And Apocalypse Barge, or Ark, or Doomsday Ark, or whatever. That's my priority target right there. He's right next to my war boss. It's a very bad and dangerous place to be. So Crit Hounds took that away. Yeah, not surprising. Yeah, I can't see this from here. I don't have line of sight. That's kind of frustrating. And the big boss we can throw at pretty much anything. Yeah, he could just straight up destroy this thing all by himself, so yeah, let's do that. I need to hit things! And hit things you shall. And you've got no line of sight either. It's really hard to tell with the forest and stuff how that's going to play out. So let's move up and heal up the war boss. You can't see anything. Alright, you just charge right in there. Let's try moving up. Okay, now we can see something. Can't do very much damage against infantry, though. Did you level up again? Wow. Level 10 War Boss. I think that's max. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, come in, see what we see. Ah! Didn't expect that. You took that shot pretty well. Can't do very much damage to anything. Hit where we can, that does the most. Don't know how you don't have line of sight to anything. You've got 2 range, don't you? Yeah. Tempting to kind of move out here. I probably would have view to shoot at the Necron warriors just for fun. I don't want to get shot down immediately, though. I can still jink, I guess. So, yeah, let's see how effective they are at hitting infantry targets. Oh, look! Another monolith. It's not too bad. And you need to jink. There's way too much stuff around you. Don't want to have them just get immediately destroyed. I really need line of sight for my Psychers to be able to use my Frazzle ability. They're really good at taking out infantry, but it doesn't help me if I can't see anything. Can you see anything? No, not from here. Somebody's not a cyborg yet. Who's not a cyborg? I'll make you a cyborg. Everybody's got to be cyborgs. I can't believe I can't see anything from here. It's very odd. Nobody sees anything. Yeah, too much terrain blocking the way, I guess. I mean, if I want to move right adjacent to them, I can, but that's kind of crazy and dangerous. The Weird Boys are pretty good at dealing with infantry, but you don't want to put them in a position where they're getting hammered. Oh, the Apocalypse Barge here took off. Oh. Imagine it is not the same one that's there. I don't think they have that good of a movement. Yeah, so things really didn't happen the way I expected up here. Okay, you guys need to head back to repair. You can kind of replace them on the line. Pull the boys back. We'll go ahead and heal them up too. They're not hurt that much, but I'll just keep them topped up. The artillery I think we'll leave in case more stuff comes, and I think we'll leave these guys here as well in case anything else comes this direction, just to kind of block direct access to the artillery. So you guys stay put, stay put. Mega Knobs head out. Or Knobs and Mega Armor, as I typically would think of them in the old rules. Yeah, you guys can stay put. You guys need to heal up some more. Okay, we produced power out here. Power's now looking pretty good. We're definitely going to need some more ore production overall. We're maxed out on population, though, so we're going to have to grow the population, I think. Not much other choice if we want to keep producing stuff. Is using up a lot more ore. We also produced power gubbins. We do have room to grow. Loyalty's kind of crummy, though. We do need to expand, though, because we're out of spots to build structures. This looks probably like the best one here. This isn't too bad either. Actually, if I want to make ore production, this would probably be a better one to go for, even though it's only got 2 spots available. Yeah, let's do that. Capital will have Battle Wagon and Pain Boy in a couple turns. Nothing else coming anytime super soon. I don't like that sound. A whole lot of movement going on. Well, maybe this will help. Battle Wagon Big Shooters. Grants Battle Wagons Big Shooters. Shooters are noisy, large caliber machine guns that vary wildly in size and design from those carried by stalking boys to long-barreled super shooters that are mounted on aircraft. Regardless of their particular design, all shooters are both deafening and deadly. Just see. Yeah, just adding. So we've got Zap Gun and Big Shooter and Big Shooter. Arm penetration is 0 on the Big Shooters. That's kind of disappointing. Let's go with the rocket launchers that also give us access to more stuff if we need to. The next rank, take a look. I still want to see about that claw and see if that actually affects Necron vehicles or not. It definitely would be helpful against the Imperial Guard when we've got to go after them. Did produce another jet. You see anything? You cannot see the things I really want you to hit, unfortunately. Can you move? Yeah, we can move you over. Don't see anything else here. Keep pulling back. Go ahead and move the mechs out to do a little repairs faster. Oh, you can actually see that their turret changed. So now we've got extra turrets with the battle cannons and stuff. That's kind of cool. So maybe the rocket launchers will add on the side or something once we get those researched too. That's pretty cool. Just add more stuff. Just keep bolting more crap on there. It's the Orky way. Okay, you are kind of banged up, and we probably ought to get you out of here. Can't get very far away. And let's send the big boss in here. Just outright destroy this thing. I was kind of hoping I could move him into this position and then also throw an attack at the monolith, but looks like not this turn. Big boss is still in pretty good shape. Just wreck some stuff up here. Jet, we're going to want to get out of here. We don't want him going up against a vehicle. It's not really what he's designed for. Kind of really weird movement here. Maybe I can't go too far from the coast, but that doesn't make a lot of sense for the movement. Weird. Maybe we'll scout a little bit out this way. I'm going to hold off just in case I might need him to wipe out a unit. Let's move up and see if we can get a shot. No, we still can't see the monolith, so we'll just do what damage we can here. You are going to need to get out of there, I think. Okay, you can actually see something. So theoretically that means I could see them from here too. Yeah, alright. Pain Boy can level up. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's reduce our upkeep, I guess. I haven't messed around with the elite ability yet with them. I think I'm actually going to redirect this battle wagon this way. Keep trying to push up this direction, grabbing stuff as we go. Looks like the monolith came from this direction, so I'm wondering if there might be a city out here as well. Nothing came at us here, which is kind of surprising. Pull the Pain Boy back. That's not very nice. No line of sight from the artillery, unfortunately. Guess it's direct fire artillery. Let's just head right in there and see what damage we can do now that we've got these guns. It's still not that great. Could be partially because they're in the forest, so it kind of mitigates some of that. You can stay, take a shot if anything comes at you. You just have a level up. I haven't actually tried using the teleporting ability. Let's just increase other stuff first. I should probably try that out, though. Yeah, let's just pull you out of the front line. I'd like to advance, but I want to do it really carefully with these guys. They're so easy to get killed. I'm probably taking too long. That's what a friend of mine used to call analysis paralysis. There's way too many options. Too many choices. Yeah, let's go ahead and have you... Yeah, if I increase my speed, I still can't go out here. It's very odd. So even if I go here, I might have to go all the way back around to come down this way. Let's just head... Pretty good vision here with these guys. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's another Necron city down here, the way he's got troops retreating back this way. Hopefully he can't see me. I'm far enough away here. Maybe we can swoop in and do some more damage. The war boss is hurt a little bit, but if I move up right there, I'm pretty much going to get hammered. So we're just going to stay back a turn in the forests, back a hex in the forest, so we should be invisible. Same here with the forest. Shouldn't be able to see us. New Decajet. Let's move you out. Let's just tearing out this way to scout a little bit. You're fully healed up, so come on down. What's left? So we produced the Decajet. I think everything's the same for the Decajet or for the Defcoptas. What are we working on? Grotz huts. Yeah, let's go with some more copters for now. Population increased. What do we have? Next turn we'll have Pain Boy and another battle wagon. So we'll see what this monolith does this next turn here. I hear things flying around and I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Huh, they just took off. Okay. Don't like it when they pull back. Your battle wagon here. I'm not sure if it actually makes a difference. I'm just moving the battle wagon into the city. I'm not sure if the Orkoid fungus helps heal him or not. Got a pain boy. You need to heal and heal and heal and make cyborgs. And while we're here, we'll make our mech cyborgs. Because why wouldn't we? So I know there's some infantry that retreated back this direction somewhere. Let's heal up the boys again. Thinking they're probably in this tile right here. No. Okay. Then one of these. Just gonna keep harassing them since I can. Okay, this battle wagon needs to get out of here. Can't see very much here, unfortunately. Heal up the boss. Hoping I can spot something. Let's move it out. Don't have a Jink available, so I don't really want to throw him into a kind of a crazy position. But I would like to get eyes on this area to see if there's a city down here. Staying out over the water is probably the safest place to keep him. We'll send out my backup. And my main guy, yeah, we can both get to him, so we should be able to kill him off here. This thing's at 70 health, jeez. What else can we do? Let's make the boss do more damage. You don't have line of sight to anything, that's unfortunate. Let's see if he can boost the attack power of my other war boss. Maybe you can't see him. Line of sight is such a hassle on this at times. Alright, let's be crazy, move right up. I can't see him to frazzle him, but we can boost the attack power of my war boss. So it does a tiny bit more damage. Main war boss. What have we got that thing down to? 13, that's still quite a bit. Don't think anything else is going to be able to get anywhere near it to do any damage. Nobody's hurt, but it's showing I can use this. Yeah, he's not actually hurt, though. Yeah, I could fly out. I might have line of sight. I'm not sure. I would assume because I'm a flyer, the terrain shouldn't affect me. But I don't think I would be able to do enough damage to this thing with its 11 armor for me to actually make it worthwhile to hit that. Do some damage. Stay out over the water. And again, we're going to leave this here in case anything comes up this way. Where did the Crude Hounds go? You guys can just grab that. No, we got the Slavers. I guess we'll stay here and shoot enslavers. Okay, we produced a battle wagon. We produced a pain boy. How are we doing production-wise? I definitely want my ore increased. Weird boys don't take ore. Let's make a weird boy. Yeah, we'll just work on another battle wagon, I guess. What do we have coming? Mech guns in a turn. 2 turns we'll have our first Gorkanaut. That'll be kind of cool to check out. Acquired a tile up here. Right, we're going to build quarries here, or diggers and smelters, as the orcs would call them. 4 turns for Coptas, 6 turns for Coptas. Yeah. Alright, so we'll see if he heals this up, then he probably still has some influence ready and available. He may just run away with him. Going after the boss. Well, you're toast. The boss can take a beating. He just doesn't care. Got 2 blades here. I don't think they've shot. So if I move the battle wagon up to here, I'll probably get hit by them. Probably the Necron warriors are here. No. Alright, heal them up, and then we'll send them in to kill that unit off. These guys have their own personal medic with them. Take that, thank you very much. Can't kill him. Kidding me? I think we'll leave the artillery where they're at. We can just barely get through here. It must be, yeah, there's a height difference here. It's really hard to see that this is kind of actually a different height. So we have to kind of come around this way to get through. And the enslavers disappeared somehow. I don't know how that happens. So if I move here, can I see them? Yeah. Yeah, we're losing Waaaggghhh, even though we're fighting. We've gone from 5 down to 4 and now down to 3. It was just because I'm losing so much influence because of all the characters that I have. Minus 96 from units. I think we're definitely going to have to do something about that. I like having it higher so I can do more damage. I just don't want to run out. Okay, here we'll have the Pain Boys move up and heal up the war bosses, and then we'll send them forward. Monolith didn't get healed up, so I'm assuming he probably didn't have the resources to do it. He leveled up to 7. Cool. Bust heads. War bosses leading from the front. Probably not going to take him out. No, we got him. Damage estimate was saying no, but we got him anyway. Okay, artillery can hang out there. You need to go back to heal up. Try to clear out some of these guys and then we'll move them up. repairs. Stay put. Artillery. Once I get the choppers here, we'll have them fly down and take this over on the way. So I'm not going to redirect anybody that direction, at least not yet. Kind of have a big traffic jam going on here. Oh, you can actually get up here. Maybe we can get a sight. Probably not. Nope. Now you're going to stay put in case anything comes from that direction. Let's go here. Used mech guns. Let's go ahead and make a mech this time, I think. Yeah, I definitely need to up that ore production. Especially with these Gorkanauts requiring 8 upkeep and costing 160. It's going to be a bit of a problem. I have to switch back to tank busters. I was hoping to build a bunch of Gorkanauts, but I don't think that's going to work. So we do have a path through here, which kind of leads towards the capital, but I think there's water here. So we'd have to come down and around. From here, I'm curious if this connects. Doesn't look like it would. It's hard to tell. Seems like this map has a lot more water than the previous one, but I think there could be another city out here. Since they're kind of retreating this direction, that's kind of why I'm following them. But I want to clear out stuff here, and we'll kind of come down and continue scouting from this direction as well. Yeah, we spotted a spider somewhere. Oh, another monolith. Jeez. See if the boys can survive. It's a lot of firepower hitting them there. Oh, just barely. 1 health left. Well, that's a problem. I can get out of there, though. I don't know how he keeps producing these monoliths like crazy. Oh, what the heck? Where'd all this stuff come from? Kind of stuck. I can't really move anywhere. Blocked from moving further down here is kind of odd. Since I'm a flyer, I don't think they can actually attack this guy. I don't like being blocked off from being able to get back. So let's go there. And you can finish him off. Oh, maybe not. Close. So we discover the Canoptic Spider, which is the city building unit for the Necrons. Monstrous support unit that founds new cities. Though essentially an automated drone, a Canoptic Spider is nonetheless a formidable foe. Its vast arrays of self-repair and backup systems, vital for enduring uncaring millennia, offers substantial protection against incoming fire. In return, any enemy that strays within reach of the Canoptic Spider will have flesh scoured from bone by a multitude of mechanical tools and pincers. They're not that powerful, though. Quite fragile compared to a lot of the other units. I can't see him. Can I see him from here? Yes. That's something, at least. Okay, boys can retreat. Get healed up. I wonder if I can see across. Yeah, I can actually. So I just realized if you're holding it down, you can kind of see the movement and see the hexes, but it also highlights where you have line of sight to from that, which is not something I realized before. What I really want to do is get my war bosses through here, but the Canoptic Spider is definitely blocking me. So I want to kill the spider and leave up my war boss free to be able to come through to hit the monolith, but I'm not sure I'm able to do that because of all the line of sight issues I'm having here. No matter what, we'll probably send you through here. .6 isn't too bad. Yeah, even here I can't see this thing. It does have 9 armor, that's actually not too bad. Yeah, there's no way I can really clear this out with my other forces because I can't see to this tile. Unless the fighter bomber can do a lot of damage to it. If I fly around. Don't think it will. Well, it's more than I expected, actually. How much damage can we do? We can kill it, actually. Alright, you can do that. Kill it! Still can't get very far here. Why not? Go ahead and heal him up. It's so weird. I don't know why the movement was so slow there. Maybe because of the river. Just going to top up health here. I'm going to have to bring my war boss back, so I think I'm going to send somebody out this way to grab this, maybe look around. It's a little dangerous. But I'm hoping it's relatively clear. We kind of bring everybody together here, and I'm going to go ahead and trigger the Prophet of the Waaaggghhh. So that'll just increase the amount of influence I get for attacks. Get him in a central position before doing that. What's left? Just throw you right in here. Start whittling down the monolith, I guess. Send another weird boy out this way. Ah, we've got a Gorkanaut. I didn't even realize. You're already back to full health. Yeah, I must heal being on the Orkoid fungus there. You guys can stay put. Gorkanaut, 88 health, 10 armor. Got a mega shooter, twin-linked big shooters, rocket launches, Scorcha, Claw of Gork. Nice. It looks a little slow. Yeah, that's totally like a small Gargant. Like a Stomper or something. At least a Stompa. It actually looks more like a Slasha Gargant or something. Probably more Stompa kind of type. probably all my units. Yeah, so we produced that. We could start making another one. I could just start pumping out some tank busters as well. It's the ore upkeep I'm a little bit concerned about. Where is this just food? We're doing good on food. Food. Food and influence, of course. Yeah, the influence killing me. 16 influence here. Yeah, let's just make some quick tank busters, maybe. And then after that, we'll maybe do another Gorkonaut. Working on leadership, that'll help everything overall and increase production. Population up here increased. We've got Defcopters in 2 turns. Got Defcopters in 4. Necrons on the move. Doomsday Ark. Did the monolith take off? Doomsday Ark attack mech guns. Yeah, the monolith took off. Necrons attacked the Dakajet. Devils attacked the war buggies and did some damage. Huh. Alright, let's wreck some Necrons here. What do we have here? Mobile holo projector. Yeah, we definitely want to take this away from them. So this increases the health of whoever controls it. So that could be why he retreated some stuff back this direction. Wanted to keep this. I don't see any city stuff. Kill them off. I'm getting kind of close to the time when I'm going to have to stop, so I'll probably finish the military stuff for this turn, and that'll be about it. I would like to kind of keep going, since we're kind of on the offensive here and pushing out. I'd like to find that monolith and destroy it, but I don't think I'll be able to no matter what I do here. Let's just be cautious and move up to scout a little bit. Well, found something bad. Do the damage we can, and we'll go ahead and skim, or jink, I mean. So hopefully they'll survive the turn. And I can definitely get some damage in on this thing, if I can reach it. Yeah, at least one of them can. Yeah, he's going to get stuck on the river, too, it looks like. That is unfortunate. Alright, here we're going to have to do what we can to boost his damage. I'm going to send him out kind of all on his lonesome. So most likely he'll direct his fire at the war boss here. Most likely. You get across the river. Okay, we'll do more healing. Next turn we'll have the rocket launches, which will help the battle wagons quite a bit. Ah, that's not good. Take a lot of fire here. Can't even wipe these little guys out here. I'm not sure if I move on to the wireweed if I'm then not able to attack. I know it's supposed to end my movement if I move on to it, but I'm not actually sure. I've been really careful about avoiding moving on to wireweed in pretty much all circumstances. These guys, it's tempting to take a shot, but I think I'm going to pull them back. They did get pretty hammered. The Pain Boy can heal them up, so that's kind of what we're going to go ahead and do. What else can I get through here? Anything? Get him out of the way. Let's see where these guys can get to. Not very far. Yeah, got same kind of thing where it's just a big traffic jam here, trying to get through the few tiles that I can move through. From here, we do have, hopefully we'll be hidden. You move in, we'll start working on repairing you. I'm curious with the Gorkanaut if it counts it, because it's built by the Pile of Daka, which is the infantry unit, so I'm curious if Pain Boys can repair this thing, or if I need mechs to repair it. Definitely a little slow. Yeah, we're all the way down to wall level 2 now. Population increased. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do one more turn, I think. I really would like to be able to take out the monolith here. See if I can push in a little bit more here before we finish up. I have rocket launches next turn. So we'll do one more kind of unit turn, and then that'll be it. Going after my battle wagon here. Well, that's not good. Battle wagon rocket launches. Grants battle wagon rocket launches. Crude but easy to manufacture, the rocket launcher is a stout stick with a simple trigger mechanism that allows orcs at the safe end to fire a dodging lucky rocket in the general direction of the enemy. So, yeah, I would have liked to get control of the holo projector, but I don't know what it is with the massive horde of Katechan devils showing up here and there. There must be someplace that's producing them out here. Attack my war buggies and did good damage. Hit my weird boy. So we made fighting pits, death coptas, diggers, and smelters. Yeah, weird boys really aren't designed for close-up fighting. So that's not awesome. Not great to having lost the battle wagon either. But I think we'll be okay. Go repair the mech guns here. Can I make them cyborgs too? No, not this turn. Okay. So if I move from here, my other war boss can probably get through. Got a lord to deal with as well. War boss! Yes! I love my war boss. Alright, let's see what the boys can do. Good shot. That's what they're going to do. That's our best option. So grenade this thing. shot. And I was hoping we could take that thing out with the zap guns. Or the mech guns. Calling them zap guns. I do have a shot there. Alright, we've got the rocket launchers now. Should have actually checked my other damage to see what kind of damage I could have done to the Doomsday Ark there, too. Twould have been the smart thing. Heal up one of the bosses. I don't know if we've made these guys cyborgs or not. Let's see. Yeah, we must not have. Let's make them cyborgs. That's a lot of contention devils. Probably take out one or two of them. It's just whether I want to actually leave units over here or not. There are some Orkoid fungus, so I could put him there, but it's kind of a bad position. What kind of damage can we do here? About half. Okay, let's scout a little bit. There's nothing here. This is mobile holo projector. Also, definitely want to grab all the mobile holo projectors. I'm assuming because of all of these that there probably isn't a Necron city this direction. So, still possible this way, and then the capital this direction. Alright, let's just be crazy. Do all the damage we can. Actually, if we pull back, we can kind of block with my flyer. So instead of engaging these guys, for now anyway, we're just going to fly out here. Definitely need to fly them back and get them to start repairing. But they're pretty useful, actually. Alright, who's left? I can't even tell who's highlighted. All of these guys have gone. And you guys have all gone. All my super slow units still having to move here. Let's bring you up this way. Gotta level up. Health. Gorkanaut very, very slowly advancing to the front lines. They're going to have to wait till they get healed up a bit more. Defcoptas. Yeah, let's check out this. Let's see if it's clear. Why not? I'll go ahead and scout too. I would imagine all this is clear because we've fought a massive army here already. Alright, we built the fighting pits. We actually positive loyalty in my capital, which is kind of amazing. Food is okay. Ore production is okay. Energy's barely okay. Research is mediocre. Influence is not great. So probably influence. Do I have spots free? 30% food, 10% research. Research would be nice as well. Another pile of DACA would be nice. Another cult of speed would be nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and build an influence. Weird boy pull. Just to kind of mitigate a little bit of the effect of the negative that we've got going on here. So next turn we'll have tank busters, and that's it. After that we'll have another weird boy. Produced Defcoptas and diggers and smelters. Do have plus 20% food, or energy here. Ore is okay, food's okay, energy is not great. Sure, let's throw some energy down there, and then we can produce, what? Decajet, 7 turns, Defcopta 7 turns. Either way, it's energy upkeep. Let's go with another jet, I think. And research. What can we do for the next one? Big shinies. Increase influence output of Orc cities. That would be good. Fly boss. Increase range accuracy of Decajets against flyers, jet bikes, and skimmers. Improve frag casing. Increase damage of grenade, missile, and blast weapons. Shanty City. Increase tile acquisition radius. 6 turns. Either one is 6 turns. So this grants flash kits and mech guns the ability to increase their ranged accuracy, so that would help with those artillery pieces or mech guns. Salvage when killing stuff. I'm kind of curious about the grab and claws, so I want to see if that's actually going to work against Necron stuff, because it's all skimmers. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I probably should research something else, but I kind of want to try it out. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Actually got pretty good progress made. We destroyed the Necron city. We've got a nice big horde. Still running into a lot of Necrons, though. He's still pumping out monoliths and a lot of these Doomsday Arcs to come try and stop me. So far, we're doing okay, holding our own. We've got like a little weird boy army out here fighting off some Catachan Devils, which is kind of strange. But whatever, I guess. Having the 2 war bosses has definitely helped a lot in getting me through the fight and taking out the city. These boys here are probably toast. We're actually seeing a Lord for the first time in quite a while. So I think we're just going to keep pushing on, and we're going to plan on destroying this city. If I find another Necron city, I will definitely destroy the capital. If I don't find any other Necron cities doing some scouting, I may leave it and then try to continue the story stuff and just kind of surround it. And anytime he produces anything, I'll just destroy it. That's kind of my plan. I would like to do the storyline stuff, but yeah, I feel like I just can't let up on the Necrons at all, or they're just going to come at me again with a massive horde. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and checking out the game and stuff. Next time will probably be on Friday night, maybe a little bit later than I usually do stuff. That's most likely time we'll be continuing. I'd like to get this in more often. It's just kind of hard to fit into the schedule. But if you're interested in earlier parts of this or my previous playthrough as the Necrons or any of the previous streams or anything, you can also check out stuff on my YouTube channel, which is just older streams, and that's also DisturbingPuppet, one word. So please check that stuff out there. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Just kind of zoom in on my wonderful war bosses and their crazy squigs. Yeah, thanks a lot. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.